you ever wondered if maybe certain numbers may control our fate? A science of numerology? John Lennon was convinced that the number 9 controlled everything about his everyday life, as well as what tragically was to be his death. Lennon was born on October 9, 1940. He was born at 6:30 p.m. 6 plus 3 equals 9. The town he was born in was Liverpool, 9 letters. When he met his future writing partner in the Beatles, Paul McCartney, McCartney's the only Beatle with 9 letters in his name. And once they got together, they created an incredible period of rock and roll history of creative energy that perhaps we haven't seen since. The Beatles performed on the Ed Sullivan Show on February 9, 1964. So John Lennon knew that that would probably be a great event for him. On November 9, 1966, he met Yoko Ono. When Brian Epstein discovered the Beatles, it was also on November 9, 1961. So if you add 9 years to 1961, that's 1970, which unfortunately was the year the Beatles broke up. John and Yoko moved to the United States in 1971. You add 9 years to 1971, that gives us 1980. And tragically, 1980 was the year John Lennon was murdered. John moved into the Dakota apartment building, and his apartment number was number 72. 7 plus 2 is 9. And the Dakota is located on West 72nd Street, another 9. John was well aware of that as well. On the last night of John Lennon's life, when he was doing a Playboy interview, a gunshot was fired. John turns around, talks to the reporter, and says, "You know, another murder at the Rue Dakota." What is odd is that at the Dakota, there was only one murder, and that will be John Lennon. The Dakota was started in 1881. So you take 1 plus 8, 8 plus 1, 2 9s, 9 plus 9, 18, you come to another 9. When John was shot, he was taken to Roosevelt Hospital. Roosevelt, 9 letters. John Lennon was pronounced officially dead at 11:07. 7 plus 1 is 9. And the address of Roosevelt Hospital? You've got it, 9th Avenue. Now, what is it with the number 9? If you take a single digit and multiply it times 9, the answer is always 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 times 9 is 81. 8 plus 1 is 9. No other number multiplied by itself will equal its sum. The number 9 is also important because to numerologists and astrologists, a baby stays in the womb for 9 months before creation. At 27-year intervals, astrology tells us that we go through a cycle. So if a rock star died at the age of 27, which is again 9, he's gone through a cycle. John Lennon was very much into metaphysics. He understood the meaning of the number 9, and it's very unusual to be born at 6:30 with a 9 and then died at 11:07. The story also goes that when he married Yoko Ono, he changed his name to John Winston Ono, so there would be 9 O's in both of their names. And when they actually wrote the song Give Peace a Chance, the line, "All I am saying is give peace a chance," which Lennon thought was probably his greatest song, 9 words. Add that to Revolution number 9, number 9 Dream, and John Lennon, like a perfect circle, ended as he began with a 9. This is Gary Patterson. Thanks for walking with me on the dark side. You know, you may think some of these stories are fact and some are fiction, but one thing for certain, you'll never listen to your music exactly the same way again.